Okay, hello everyone. I thought I would try and commentate over the BlackBerry trade I took today. So on the left side here, if you focus on the left, I decided to short BlackBerry. So I hope this helps somebody, and that I'll talk about my reason for entering. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So here I'm short bias. It's up 38%, and I see it's struggling at 50. It keeps testing 60s or 70s, but coming straight back down. So I'm just watching here, see how it reacts to 50. Straight back down to 50. Test 60, test 70, so on. But it keeps coming straight back to 60, 50, sorry. Um, yeah, back to 50. Obviously, I'm missing a little bit of this because I'm trying to look at two stocks, but my main focus is BlackBerry. And also, I have another screen with two more stocks on it, but I decided to focus on BlackBerry. It's struggling at 1950, and I'm sell bias. We're at 40% now. 76 straight to 60, straight to 47. Obviously, I'll miss that, so luckily, I think as I would have been in there, but I missed it. I think the next test at 50 and a big drop, I think I'll get in. I was a bit wary there, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm glad I was, but I just wanted to see another test at 50 and then I was going to get in because it's clearly struggling. It's bounced off 50 numerous times. So one more test for me was confirmation. Approaching it again. Back up to 50, straight back to 40, 35, I'm in. So yeah, it's rejected 1950 numerous times. So that was my indication to get in. And obviously it's 37% up at the minute there. So if you're a part of Lock Stock Tom's group, you'll know why I'm sell biased. Um, I took my money pretty quickly here, being though I thought it was going to drop. I'm glad I did because it kind of tested 50 and 1900 for the next 5-10 minutes. Um, but something I suggest not doing is double dipping, which I did. Luckily, I purely only did it because I thought I came out way too early and it had a bit more to give. So I think it starts testing 1900, struggling, so I get back in with only with the shortest amount possible, so 24p a point. I didn't give back all my profits if I were wrong. So it's showing more selling pressure than buying. So I just want my confirmation at 1900 again. If it struggles there, I'll get back in again with 24p a point because I don't want to give away my profits of the day. bounced off 50, turns green. So let's see what happens here. I think as soon as it breaks 19, back in 19, go, it's dropping. So here I do mess about a little bit with my hard stop loss. I wasn't happy with it there. I needed to give it some room to breathe because I thought it might want to retest 1950 before coming down lower. So I do move my stop loss quite a lot. Here I am, I'm committed to this stock now, so I've closed all my others. I wasn't really worried when it dropped through, passed through 1900. I wanted to see if what it did at 1950. Um, if it wanted to push on from 1950, I would have just come out. Let's fast forward it because I do mess around a little bit too much for this with the screen. So yeah, it's coming up to test 1950. I really wanted to jump back in again, which would have been my third time jumping into the stock, which I held myself back really. Um, but I'd made my money for the day really. I was happy with it. I'm still getting a wage on top of this. I'm just trying to perfect my entries and read the markets a little better. I didn't want to be too greedy and give away all my profits, so I decided not to jump back in, which you shouldn't really. So yeah, it's testing 1956, 1950s. Yeah, I was really tempted there to sell £1 a point again at 1950. For some reason I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. Even though it would have come out doubling my profits. Um, I also didn't want to risk giving my profits away. So yeah, this is good confirmation for me that the stock wants to continue to sell off. It's rejecting 50. It didn't really push on with much force from 50 on the last candle. Tested it and it's come back down. So I'm happy that it's struggling there. So I'm happy to keep my sell, my short going. So we've passed 19s again now. So I'm just going to watch what it does here. I'm pretty sure it tests 50 and 19 quite a lot. I was getting ready to take a manual loss there. I didn't want to give away too much of my profits, but that's something I'm working on really. I need to stay in trades a little longer because I give in to my winning trades too early. So something I'm working on. So I decided to leave the trade running. I can clearly see it struggling. So there's no reason for me to come out unless it makes newer highs. I think I decide to move my stop loss to above here because if it wants to make newer highs, I'm not interested. I'm still coming out profitable. Um, I didn't. I wanted it to breathe a little as well. So a little bit worrying for me. I thought I was going to get knocked out here. So I decided to bring it up a little longer, speed it up a little. So I'm happy there. £25 loss, still coming out profitable. And then as soon as I see this starting to close down, I check on the other stock there. But I see this failing, so I'm happy to keep this going. again, it closed above 19, but didn't push on. So I was happy again to see this testing the lows again. And again, I was a little bit nervous. If it wanted to turn green, I was willing to. I was thinking about getting manual loss again, but like I said earlier, I always give away my winning trades too easy. I see it struggling, kind of seeing what it wants to do around this area. Seems to be dropping pretty nicely, so I hold. And again, I feel like this has got a bit more to give if it does break here. So I do move my limit because that is a pretty short limit, really. So yeah, if I'm willing to risk £25, then I shouldn't really be looking at just taking £7. So I do take that off when I see the momentum it's coming down with. So pretty close to the end of the video here. So I'll leave it running. Hopefully you understand my entry and why I stayed in the trade. Obviously I'm not expecting it to touch my take profit down there, but I just get it out of the way so I can see the chart a little clearer. And I'll take a manual win, or I'll just bring my stop loss into break even and then drag it down with the candles to lock in profit. Again, I'm only using minimal risk, so the lowest um, amount per point, just so I can understand the charts a bit better, get more familiar. I'm pretty new myself, so here I decide to bring my stop loss to break even because I've made my profit for the day. Anything else is just a bonus, really. And I'm watching the 1850 area again here, thinking about taking this, but I do feel like it wants to just drop a little bit more, especially after that bounce up and then it goes back down. I'm convinced it wants to carry on dropping, so I think I decide to bring my stop loss into take profit and just trail my stop down. I could have squeezed a little bit more out of this. I did bring my stop loss a little bit too far down. I didn't give it room to breathe, really. And I think I'll get knocked out soon in profit. Yeah, it's still struggling to come up. I think it does another drop, and I trail my stop loss down a little, £10 or something. I do get knocked out. I didn't leave it to breathe a little. Yeah, yeah, I'm convinced I'm going to get knocked out. I brought it too far down, but I'm happy. Got stopped in profit, and I made profit on the initial £1 per point drop. So yeah, good trade for the day for me. I think it was plus 3% on my capital. So a good day. I hope someone out there learnt something, and I hope I explained it good. So yeah, until the next video, I appreciate your time. Until the next one.